today, and
They
we're
are
all
pretty
we have lots of
springy and
purple and
floral
orchid. Elsewhere in the world, New Day Hot Topics. The wheel is locked and loaded with stories raising eyebrows this week. Please welcome our guest panelists, comedians Andrew Rivers and Cory Michaelis, and New Day audience coordinator, the star and the straw that stirs the drink, Susie Wiley. Yes, all of that. How are you guys?
Great.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I was just cooking up some herb with Cisco in the back. So I feel great.
We had to straighten out with him what kind of herb pot this was.
Right.
Once
Now I know why it's called the green room.
That's
great.
Bum, bum. Okay, let's find out where we land. You guys know how this works. Hey, good looking. So,
Oh, it's about Andrew.
would you believe that according to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, lip procedures have reached a new record high with over 27,000 lip implants, a 50% increase in lip implants since 2000. This is apparently 100% Kardashian related.
Right.
and Instagram.
Oh, man, that just seems...
Is that you? Is that...
No, that's neither of us. I don't know. Did she have her lips done? Why are we showing
Doesn't
her?
look like
It's
lip
because
one.
that's the lip
Oh,
look that girls
selfies.
are
She's
going.
on
They're doing
selfies.
selfies, which they kind of tribute to some of this. I think the want to look. They want to do that kind of duck selfie.
Well, everybody's doing
Right.
that. Yeah, what is that?
I think it's like
Duck face?
these
Duck face, duck lips. What is
Yeah.
that called? Does anybody know?
Duck face,
Are there
yeah.
young
Yeah.
people here?
I think it's kind of stupid, but then I read in the article that they do facial hair implants, and I was like, well, sign me up for that.
Would you like
I
to,
would love
like to
do
have
a
that
that.
attached?
mustache implant.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I could use anything.
He could look more creepy, I'm sure. They said in the article, too, that breast augmentation is still the #1 cosmetic surgery, and I was like, oh, shocking.
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
people still
just
like boobs?
completely.
All right,
Yes,
that's
apparently
wild.
so.
Andrew's interested
It
in
is
that as
rather
well.
amazing, though. I think this whole need for Instagram and wanting to look like the Kardashians
And large lips.
And they say that people are there's actually procedures called the Selfie Procedures where you go in and
What
ask,
now?
because selfie procedures, you want to look really good in your selfie. So you have your face done and you have your lips done and so that you'll look really good in a
For
selfie.
the
Already
angles, for the
photoshopped.
camera.
Angles,
Yeah, that's what the trick, because I don't look good on camera, but in real life, it's way better. Trust me. No.
If you just had your lips done,
Yeah.
how would
Well,
that
I'll
look?
come back. Yes.
Right there.
Pretty hot.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
going to start
It's
claiming
scary.
I'm 80 and have people
Right.
think, hey, she looks good for 80. That's
They
gonna
had a
be my
bunch of
trick.
do-it-yourself
That's
tips
a
in
great
there too, and what I usually do is I use Snapchat to face swap with Cory.
Yes.
And then I just put that photo on my online dating profiles, and then people think that I look like Cory,
How's
and
it
I
working
get
out?
way more matches.
Yeah. Okay.
love it.
All right. Keep us posted on that. Don't come back with funny-looking lips. Cha-ching, is that right? Okay. So
yes.
there's a chicken place in South Korea that they kind of borrowed the thematic, little. What is that
Logo.
called? The fashion label, the logos,
And
the
the full
pattern
name.
Yeah,
of
the whole
Louis
thing.
Vuitton. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And so Louis Vuitton got mad about this, made them
don't know
stop.
why.
They've lost. Well, would anybody actually think that that was Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton chicken?
Is anybody confused?
I think, well, they actually call it, their name is Louis Vuitton
It's
Doc.
just, yeah,
It's
not,
still
they didn't even
chicken.
try and
It's
fake
still
it.
chicken.
Right.
And it also tastes like leather, so it seems like about
That,
right.
now that could be
Add a
problematic.
little hot sauce, and the purses taste great.
Some
So,
ketchup on it.
yeah.
Well, Louis Vuitton was not pleased. They were
No.
very protective of their
Took 'em to
luxury
court.
brand. Right.
A couple of times. They've been fined $16,000. I'm always amazed at the amounts. Like, why
Right.
That's a
16,
great
not
amount. That's
15,
what's
not
gonna
20?
solve
Well, I
this.
guess they took
Yes.
him to court, and he said, okay, I'll change the name, and he changed it to something, I think,
He was like, Louis Vuitton.
Charles
Like,
Louis
what?
Vuitton Doc.
Yeah.
So, and said it was different, but
But
the
it's-
judge said no.
That means whole chicken, I'm told.
I just think this is really funny that this is what Louis Vuitton's
Right.
worried
Well, Louis
about.
Vuitton
Like,
said that they
what-
weren't confused. People are not going to think this is a handbag, but that they didn't want to be associated with fatty
That's
food.
fine.
Well,
Right.
they're both overcharging for their products. So.
Exactly.
I just feel like there's Chinatowns all over America with actual replica Louis Vuitton
Yes.
purses. So there's somebody in Paris going, let's we
Let's
should
go after
go
this
crack
chicken.
down that. And like, no, Pierre, you got to go to Korean fried chicken and take
Chicken
care
is
of.
delicious. I don't
Asian
know what
Colonel
Louis
Sanders.
Vuitton's problem is. Come on.
Well, in any case, they won in court, so we know that now. Did that already. Let's do say what? China is warning. Now, this is very interesting. So there's National Security Education Day in China, and they put out these posters everywhere warning young girls about, quote, dating handsome foreigners who could turn out to have secret agendas. And so they tell this, they have like this little, like you, they have a 16-panel comic book-like poster that tells the story of an attractive young civil servant who meets a red-headed foreign man at a dinner party, starts a relationship, and he's a spy. So this is apparently...
She couldn't tell he wasn't Asian?
No, she knew, but she thought he was a romantic.
And he was whining and dining her, and I think they even show the next scene is in handcuffs.
Right.
Yes.
How bad
This is a real simple, just lie to your significant other. You know what I mean? You do that anyway, right? How is work? Great. Leave me alone. You know what I mean?
I just would never have guessed this would be their top security problem.
And that's a big, like, who's coming home from work talking about that much? Oh, how was my day? I had the worst day.
This sounds like
Kathy in accounting was robbing the U.S. banks of all their money. But it doesn't matter. The Death Star is going to be in place soon anyway. So.
Well, it sounds like the plot of the movie, or that show, The Americans.
Yes,
I mean, because that actually is happening on that show, where they wine and dine. I think one of the characters is actually not married, but the girl thinks they're married, and he wined and dined her to get national secrets. So... I don't know. I just think it's funny that they're doing it on buses.
Something exciting like that would happen to me. I'm going to see if they're...
A poster, never mind.
I would like to be wined and dined. I'm married, but still.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Wowza.
Secrets.
Hopefully he
Michigan
watches.
couple faces jail over lost Dr. Seuss library book. Okay, so it's a long story, but Michigan couple loses one book, is very late with another. The Tecumseh Public Library in Michigan is after them for a long time. They pay the fees, they pay for the lost book, but they won't pay the extra $210 diversion fee. We're not sure what that is. And now they're being threatened with 93 days in jail. Not 95, not 90, but 93.
You will go.
Oh, the places you will go. Exactly. You can go there with a ham.
This is amazing that a library book could get you thrown in jail.
Yeah, plus another $500 fine. So
I think this is a good opportunity to teach children about responsibility. Like Dr. Seuss, not the actual Dr. Seuss, but their company could come out with a new children's book.
Return
like
your book.
Horton, here's a who did it, right? It's all about going to jail,
How not
right?
to go to jail, right.
So it could be like, at the library, a couple of dopes took a book, but did they return it? Nope.
Nice.
Now, oh, thank you. I was still going. But,
Sorry.
I think you should wrap it a little bit. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
and then,
No?
so I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think an 11 a.m. audience is prepared for that. But so now they have to hope that they don't drop the soap, right? And then that's...
Oh my gosh. All right. Very
We should
good.
have stopped with the applause.
Maybe we should have stopped earlier. Okay.
Just so you know, which book was it? It was the Rome Prophecy that they could find.
They don't even know.
Doesn't ever say which
They
Dr.
didn't know.
Seuss
And
book
it was actually the couple's son who had got it for his daughter, I believe.
Yes.
And like,
Or for somebody's daughter.
hopefully he's not losing her. The late fees on that are way worse.
I do think they probably should have their library card taken away, but really a diversion fee of $105. I think maybe they're trying to make a little money in that city.
Could be.
Yeah.
On the other hand, just return your books.
Yeah, or maybe don't go to the library.
Don't.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they should. Maybe they should stay away from. They can't handle it.
Stop reading.
That's right. Some people cannot handle the library.
Reading is bad for you.
That's the moral of the
message.
story.
That's the message.
All right, that's it. Don't go to the library. Do not read. According to
You heard it here.
You heard
Instead
it
of
here.
the library, go to
Watch
a comedy
TV.
club.
Or a fried chicken place.
Yeah.
Just pick your poison. By the way, Andrew headlines Comedy Underground in Seattle this coming Sunday, May 1st, and Cory is the opening act, and Susie is staying here with me because she's not allowed to leave. So thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Coming